This is the Keltec Sub 2000. It wasn't originally on my list, but a friend of mine had one, and when we got one of my other new guns, the Taurus that I just did a video on shortly a little while back, we took it out, tried it out, and I liked it. And I found that I not only enjoy shooting this, it's very affordable as far as price for the gun. I got this for a little over $300. It's affordable as in it's a 9mm. It also comes in 45. I don't remember if it comes in another caliber or not. 40, I believe, maybe 45 too. But I've got this one in the 9mm because the rounds are not that expensive. Coming out of this gun, they have out to about 50 yards or so. They've got about the same knockdown power as .357 Magnum. I also have a bunch of reloading stuff, supplies that meant I don't have to buy very much to get a lot of rounds done. Reloading at 9mm is probably not very economical, but since I already have a lot of stuff to reload this caliber, basically all I got to do is buy the lead, buy the projectiles. Now this one comes out of the box pretty much as you see. Now let me show you this first. Has a little slide right here. Slide that out, open it up. I have already done a few modifications. I've added a extension here. I'm kind of a big guy. I've got a long reach. This gun was a little short for me, but with this on it, it was fine. I have had a little bit of trouble with this one staying on completely right, but I just bent the clips in just a hair, and it seems to have done it good, pretty good. I think when I first put it on a little awkward, and I think I bent it out a little bit, but I think I've fixed that. I've also, the bolt here is a little awkward, and they sell a small little rubber add-on accessory to make it a little bit easier, and it does help. Doesn't cost what, $3-4, something like that if I remember right. This one I haven't shot yet, so it's still fairly difficult to pull back. I noticed on the other one I shot, this was much easier after it gets broken a little bit. I've also added a buttstock cheek pad. This is all metal in here, and I kind of like that. It felt a little bit better to me on the cheek, and I figured really hot weather, really cold weather, that would help. I'm also left-handed when I shoot a rifle, although I'm right-handed when I shoot a pistol. Some of y'all that know me already know the reason why. We don't need to get into that here. Maybe someday we'll talk about it, but it's not important. But that's all I've done to this gun so far. I have a few things I don't like about the gun, but I do like this gun. I really do. It's fun to shoot. Like I said, it's not very expensive to shoot. It folds up, put it away. Great for a backpack. You could put it in your car, truck, carry it fairly simply out of the way. Won't take up much room. It's very light, but coming with that lightness, it has a few things that I don't like. Part of it is the sights. This is all plastic, although it may or may not last a long time. You know, for somebody that's on a budget, the gun's good. I think it would work well for a lot of applications in a bug out situation, survival situation, backpacking situation. And this I don't like. It feels very cheap, although I believe it would probably be fine and last a long time depending on your circumstances that you use it under. But I have plans for this. There's some accessories, replacements for this, a couple different companies. I will go over that and the front sight replacement later. I just wanted to introduce you to the gun, let you know what some of my initial feelings is about it. And really, I had a lot of fun. I already know I told you I had a lot of fun. This gun, I had a lot of fun shooting. It comes with a 10-round clip. This is a Glock. You can get it configured for other things, but I got the Glock. Glock clip seems to just work pretty good. You can also get quite a few different mag sizes. I've seen 15, 17, something like that. I've seen 30, 20 something. There's quite a few different size clips you can get. Although I do have some reservations about magazines that hold like 30 rounds or so. I don't know if I'm going to get into it here, but I really don't see a need for 30 rounds. Maybe the 17, 15, somewhere in that range. But if you want a 30 round, I'm not telling you don't do it. I'm going to get one myself. They look cool, and they are fun to go play with. But in certain situations, which I feel this gun would be very well suited for, and since you know that I'm doing this for my bug out backside, prepper topic, stuff like that, you can use it to bring down some animals. If you're out surviving in the wilderness, you can use it for protection up close. You can reach out and touch somebody from a pretty good distance. I don't know if I'd want to go more than 100 yards, but I think you could. You know, you got your pistol up close. This will take you out a little bit further, and you can carry a lot of rounds and not weigh yourself down too much. If you don't get crazy with it, you use it properly, make each shot count as best you can. I think this is a great choice. Now, there's a lot of things you can do to this gun to bring it up, but just like it sits, even if just go with a 10-round clip, it can be a very effective weapon for survival situations, like I said, hunting or defensive. One of the other modifications, and I'm not sure how far I'm going to go with this gun. I think I might take this gun all the way just to show y'all what it can do, although I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it that way. I may put it pretty much back to stock and use it in the truck or in my backpack. Not sure exactly how I'm going to do it yet. I may just keep it as with me around and just have a lot of fun with it. I do like to shoot. I'm a shooter. I like to have fun with it, and this one I can do fairly inexpensively. This stock can be replaced, but if you don't want to, there's a few things you can do to put some add-ons that actually you can order a rail to go in here, and you can put your laser here. You can put a flashlight. You can put another grip here. There's grips that have a laser in them. You can put those on there. They will fold in out of the way. You can still fold up. You could also put a different sight up here if you wanted to, but then you couldn't fold it. You can replace this. Red Lion makes a good one. There's probably a couple other companies that make some. I think Keltec has one that you can get, although I don't think I'm going to go that way. I think if I replace this, I will probably go with the Red Lion, because I can mount a lot of different things here, put them where I want exactly. It will rotate out of the way when you want to fold it up, as long as you leave one side clear. And then you can still fold it. When you bring it back, you can put it back into place. You're ready to go. Like I said, I did shoot this gun, not this particular one just like it. We shot it at 50 yards. It was very accurate. The sight had already been adjusted a little bit, but he said he hardly had to tweak it at all. This one I haven't tried yet, but the sight on this to adjust it is just a pain. You have to unscrew here. You have to be very careful about how loose you get it to bring it up and down, side to side. You've got to adjust one side and then counter it on the other side to get it to where you want it to be. It's plastic, although you can see fairly well through here from site to site. These kind of sights are not my favorite, but for this particular kind of weapon, using it in the conditions I think it should be used in, it would be fine. Self-protection, up close or out to maybe 100 yards, you shouldn't have any problems with these sights getting your target. And up close, who's really aiming really accurate anyway? You point this thing and then you can very easily get those two together. Even if they're not exact, you're going to get it on your target and you're going to take care of the situation. You know, usually up close, you're going to have your pistol out, but this can do it as well. And it's like I said, it's a light gun. I have noticed that some of the people out there are getting a different grip for it. I don't know if I'm going to do that. This clip seems to be really, I mean, it fits nice and snug, but also it drops right out. There's a little bit of a gap here that some people are saying it's thinking it's a fault in the manufacturing of the gun, but it's not. It's there for a purpose, according to Keltec. And if you put some of the other grips that come over this, it's going to tighten the grip down, and it may not release as well as it should. Although this one seems to be all right. I'll see if I do that. I'll review that and see where we go. I would suggest that when buying this gun, you make up your mind what you want, what clip you want. Make sure that if you want aftermarket extended clips, large capacity clips, that you do a little research and make sure that there's a good product out there that will conform to what you want. I don't know what I got on there, but it seemed to have got something on there. But wipes right off. Alright. There's more to this gun than what I've explained tonight. I'm going to explain the different add-ons when I do them, because I think I'm going to add a different sight, grip up front, laser, right in here. I think I'll replace the front sight, put a muzzle, a different muzzle flash suppressor. Sometimes I just go blank. It's got a safety here. It also comes with a book. Pretty good breakdown. It's a fairly simple gun to break down and clean up. The add-ons here are not really hard to do. You know, to put the cheek pad here, you have to remove the handle. It's a bit of a pain. It's not really too bad, but it's a bit of a pain. You got to be careful. So I'm not going to do a video on that. I've already got it on here. There's lots of videos out there that show how to do it. But I think as I go, I'll go ahead and do more videos and show y'all what I've done. You can always check some of the other videos to see what they've done. But to review, I like it. I really do. I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. I've already reloaded quite a few rounds. I just haven't been able to get away and go shooting. And when you want to fold this gun back, just pull up on the trigger guard, put it back in the spot. But if you're not careful, they won't line up and won't lock in. With this on, it seems to lock in. This helps guide it into the spot where you want, and it locks in much easier. So for now, I think that's it on the Keltec Sub 2000. As you can see, it's not very big, folded up, very lightweight. And if there's anything I've forgotten on this video, I'll add it to the next. And thanks for stopping by. I will talk to you next time. Thank you.